Are you ready? Okay. Good evening. I'm going to call the City of Groton Mayor and Council special meeting for Thursday, February 17, 2022 to order. City Clerk, please call the roll.
Present, we have Mayor Keith Hedrick, Deputy Mayor Guinevere Depot, Councilor Lisa McCabe, Councilor Paul Norris, Councilor Stephen Sheffield, and City Clerk Megan Peters. Excused is Councilor Chris Piazza and Councilor Rashad Carter.
Okay, thank you. Under new business, Councilor McCabe.
Resolution R-22-2-18. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council authorize Groton Utilities Management to issue a purchase order to Gray Bar, 80 Pepsi Road, Manchester, New Hampshire, not to exceed $235,865.99 to purchase pole-mounted capacitors and reclosers to be paid from fiscal year 22 bond fund project. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Director Gaudet, if you could lead us in this and discuss why we're here.
Yeah, well, there's two parts to this. First is why we're here on a Thursday night. Second is what the parts are for. About 2.5 months ago, we requested a quote from Gray Bar, our preferred supplier for materials. And it normally takes a week or two to get a quote, and you get pretty good turnaround. It took us 2.5 months to get the quote, and when we got the quote at the end of the business day on Friday, the guys saw it when we all got to work on Monday morning, and the quote was good until the 20th, which is this Sunday. When we saw that, we made a call to see if we could extend it, and Gray Bar said, well, we're gonna have to make multiple calls to see if we can extend it, and we didn't get a warm and fuzzy, and we didn't get a positive that they would extend it, and they said, well, we'll have to requote it from the supplier. And as we've seen recently, we've seen that when we requote things, our prices are going up. So we figured that since we had a utility commission meeting yesterday, and we were hoping that we could make the city council meeting next Tuesday, unfortunately, it was a little bit earlier. So the decision was made to ask you to come on a Thursday night and try to get approval to issue the purchase order for this, so we don't miss the quote date, we avoid the price escalation that would be due to just the rigmarole of continued conversation. The reclosers and capacitors are for the Bosser distribution system. Reclosers are often, if you have an outage at your house from a tree falling on a line, that causes a short circuit in the wires, and that short is picked up by a recloser out in the system often. So it'll open up, and then it'll usually do a count of 3, 1, 1,000, 2, 2,000, 3, 3,000, and you may see it close again. And it'll often try to clear so it'll try to either blast, hopefully the tree falls off the wire, or it burns it up and it falls down. So that's what ends up happening when things happen. And you may get 3 shots. So you may see the lights come back on, and then you'll see them come off. You count to 3 again, and you may see it come on, and then it come off. And if the recloser is set to 3 tries, you may see 1 more, and then you're done, and you know that someone has to manually go out and run the line and find the branch. The other parts that we're buying for the system are capacitors, and capacitors help the lights, prevent the lights from dimming in your house. They keep the voltage high. They keep the power quality high. So that's what these are for. The Bosser system is long lateral runs of multiple miles, so doing this will help increase the reliability of that system.
The other thing that when it was brought to my attention on Tuesday, I said, what happens if we don't do this now? And then we just put it off until, if we don't call the meeting and then we go back and we get the new quote. And the price escalation was the one thing, but the other thing was we probably will not get a new quote until the new fiscal year. So I didn't want to wait until July in order to get the next quote. So That's why we're doing this. At the committee of the whole, we will bring to you and talk to you about some discussion that we have a consensus from the utility commission and the utilities is rewriting the purchasing policy about emergency work and about work like this that is short fused, that needs a decision right away, how to give me the authority to make that decision and then come back to the utility commission and the council after the fact. And we've done that before in emergencies, and we're looking at how to do that. So that's not for discussion for tonight, but that's just, this is a great example for us to discuss for the committee of the whole. So is there any questions for Ron or me for this agenda item? Okay, hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn. Second.
We have a motion and a second, and we are adjourned. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, good luck with your CIP.
Yeah, good luck.
You're all the way down to let the dog out.
I'm in the middle of a software release and things weren't